So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So that's got things underway. Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Threads one in, and this is Rowe. Delivers the ball, and a header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared away. Pelopessi.
Mbappe.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now he's off and running. And it's been played through. He's one-on-one, surely! And he's found a way past. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Goulart. Byrne gets over and intercepts. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cruzeiro with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that was very necessary. And he was quick to react. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Luis Suarez. Nicked it back promptly. Cruzeiro are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Dink through. And he's well. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
That's a throw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is their second corner of the game. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
João Cancelo clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. And he's there to belt it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Flamengo has the chance to go the other way. Pessi is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nicely spread. Flamengo disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's going across goal. Oh, good line! That's an imaginative pass. Calafiori. Oh, easy pickings there. Soma has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Lovely. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Can spring out of defence. And here's Messi. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta, very much a man of this moment. De Arrascaeta, oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. Fernandez, played into space. Now it's Messi. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side, and it's played into the middle. William. De la Cruz. William, and the counter is on. Looking for options for movement. Swings in across. And he knocks it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. That gets us going once more. So neither side has yet broken through. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Caresses it through. Fernandez. And here's Raul. Raul! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. De Arrascaeta can see things others simply cannot. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's beautifully weighted.
Cruzeiro.
Needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's having a shot! Ball in towards the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That'll be a throw. And that is headed for the middle. Punched away. They continue each to cancel the other out. Byrne cuts it out. Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Nice sequence of passes this. Spread it left. And that is expertly dealt with. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Goulet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
De la Cruz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is a promising build-up. And he's in on goal! And Messi! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well then, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
De la Cruz. De la Cruz. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So, third corner of the game. Got nowhere to hide after that one. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Alvarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cruzeiro get their fourth corner. He leaps for it! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
João Cancelo. De la Pesci. That's Ruben Neves. He's going to be disappointed with that. João Cancelo. Moved on forwards.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Goulet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's a shade optimistic. Oscar. Felipe Anderson. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they can break here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Felipe Anderson, good driving run. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ruben Neves. Nicely worked. And that has been cleared. Shot at goal! Oh, what has happened here? It is a corner.
Teremos uma substituição.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Ruben Neves plays it short. Oh, he's defended. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.